Howdy folks, welcome back to BeamNG with the RLS Career Overhaul mod. I've been having a lot of fun with this, and as you can see, I've upgraded a little bit from the last video, and I actually started a new save. I discovered that for whatever reason, the mod doesn't load all the way, unless I load it every time I start the game. So it was sort of working, but I didn't really have all the bits and pieces I was supposed to have. I kind of noticed it was a little strange. Just from looking at other videos, and I didn't have police anywhere. So anyway, that's all fixed now. And I'm here at the starter garage where you're supposed to start. And we're going to go do some deliveries with the trailer. So I've got the truck with a couple boxes in it. I bought this little trailer. It's pretty cheap, 3,500 bucks, something like that. I've got a couple boxes in it, so we can haul quite a bit. So let's get hooked up. Let's go get some jobs. Now, this is just the D15, so this is like a 1,500 or half ton if you're a pickup person. I did a little bit of changing to it. It came with the V8. I put a little bit bigger tires on it, upgraded the brakes, and I put a better transmission in it. It had a little 4-speed automatic. It's just kind of pathetic. It does a lot better with the 6-speed in it, especially hauling a trailer. I think there's a way to lean in, but I don't know how to do that. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. Anyway, it's got a V8 under the hood. Not a very big V8. I think it's like just under 200 horsepower, something like that. Anyway, let's hop in here and let's go do some deliveries. I'm using an Xbox controller, so it's not quite as precise as if I had my wheel hooked up. It's good enough for most things. It took me a little while to figure out how you're supposed to hook up the trailer. It's actually done through the radial menu. I'm sure there's a way to zoom, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. And this garage is not the best location for trailers. Kind of guess here. Let's see if that's close enough. I'm going to throw it in park. And then if I go, I think it's up arrow and then vehicle actions over to helper systems. Attach all couplers. There may be another way to do it, but this works for me. There we go. So that'll hook up the ball hitch and it actually raises the jack stand for you. So let's head out. She's got quite a bit of power. And I'm going to run down here to the industrial area. Been running some stuff back and forth. Actually, yeah, I'll bring up the map here. Is that the industrial area? Let's see, let me go over to logistics. I was taking some stuff down here to hot rolled. From Seal Brick, that's where I want to go. Nice little run. You can get some good money, I think. So let's head down to Seal Brick and get to work. So I do have police now. I've been trying to mostly avoid them, but sometimes it's fun to evade them. And if you do evade them, you can sell your dash cam footage for a little bit of cash. Depending on like how spectacular the chase is, how high your Wanda level is, it seems like you get more money. So that's kind of a neat little game mechanic. This thing has way more power than that car did. Its hills are no problem. It does struggle a bit once it's fully loaded, depending on what kind of a load you got. But I don't think I'm going to upgrade this truck much more. I'd like to get a bigger truck, like a D25. I don't know if they have like 1 ton. I'm not super familiar with all the different trucks in the game. What I'd like to get is like a 1 ton dually with a gooseneck. And that would be like our main hauling truck. The trailer brakes are pretty sensitive. And if there's a way to adjust the brake controller, I haven't found it yet. So there's a lot of screeching of trailer tires. But let me know in the comments down below if I'm missing something. There's a lot to know in this game and this mod. So I might have just missed the brake controller somewhere. Alright, so this is Seal Brick, kind of a construction supplier type place, I believe. So we're going to pull in here. Always throw it in park just so it doesn't wander off. You can see they got all kinds of stuff here. You can even ship like fluid and stuff. We're going to do parcel. Oh, it doesn't have any parcels. Really? Okay, well, last time I was down here. Cement, vehicle transport. Okay, well, never mind. Let me find a job to do, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're headed down to Hot Rolled, where I thought we were going to be taking stuff. They actually have things to send out. So we're just going to start the opposite way that I thought we were going to be going. And I think the router took me a different way, because last time I came down here, it was just a straight shot. I think it took me out on the main highway instead of just down the secondary road. I'm not sure what's going on here. Just following the blue line. Should have looked at the map. Whoa, don't hit the guardrail. And this hot rolled plant is pretty neat. Looks like they make coil steel and some other stuff. Pretty neat little industrial area. Thought it was about there, but I guess we're going to take the scenic tour here. Can't be bothered. I'm going to go around these people. I haven't quite figured out the police yet. They definitely don't like speeding. A lot of times you can cut people off, run red lights, and they just ignore you. I thought I was going... Oh, okay. Over there. So yeah, I don't know 100% for sure what sets them up. Is this where I'm... Yeah, it is where I'm going. It just took me a little different route than last time. Yep, this is the place. And I don't know what this staging zone is, but apparently there's a staging zone, because it pops up a message every time you come in and out of here. This place has a lot of different stuff that we can't haul yet. I think there's tanker trucks and dump trucks, all that kind of stuff. So we'll pull in here and then they'll tell us where to pick it up. Alright, they got all kinds of stuff here. Let's go to parcel delivery. There we go. So it's heading back to Spearleaf. Oh, it's not actually going back to the other place. Okay. Well, let's go to the overpass construction site. We should be able to take 4 of these 700. Well, this is further a bit. It'd be a lot more money, wouldn't it? I don't want to go all the way across to the island, though. Let's just do this. So each of those big boxes that I have will hold like 1 pallet of stuff. So if we had a big old flatbed, you know, we could take a lot more. But this will be a decent little payday. So we need to pick up 4 items. So we have to go pick these up. This means we just drive over here. And none of this is time sensitive or anything, so I'm going to try to be careful. And deliver these safely. Running from the police with a loaded trailer is not recommended. It's doable, I've done it, but not recommended. And the police will try to pit you. They'll try to even slam into you head on. Whoa, a little faster on the corner. And again, I'm on the Xbox controller, so it's not perfect control. With a wheel, I could do a lot better. One of these days, I need to get that hooked up and try this out. So once you know the map, there's probably better ways to go, but I don't really know the map super well yet. Oh yeah, I know one thing I was going to try to do. Let me hit pause real quick. So you can customize the UI. So if I go to UI apps, edit apps, you can change all this stuff. And I wanted to see, I don't know if there's a speed limit sign. Speed limit. No, that must have been a mod somebody had. I need to look into that. There's a UI app you can get that shows you the current speed limit where you're at. That could be quite handy. The AI traffic it's adequate, but they do dumb stuff a lot. So yeah, I guess he decided he won't turn left there. I've had them like run right into police cars. Do stupid stuff like that. Yellow light, ain't nobody got time for that. I looked into trying to upgrade the trailer suspension with no luck. There was no options. You basically can't upgrade the trailer at all. As far as performance goes. I was hoping I could tweak the brakes or something. Alright, is there anybody coming? Let's pretend like no. Uh-oh. Do they have stoplight cameras? Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing. That's the first time that's happened. I just got fined 500 bucks. Wow. Okay, I learned something new. So apparently that particular traffic light has a camera. Sorry, Mr. Van. We're literally just dropping this off right here. Hello? Does my truck have to be in it? Not the trailer? Apparently so. Alright. There we go. Just that easy. Made 4,500 bucks. And we got up to level 5 on the cargo delivery. We can do hazardous materials. We can haul hazardous waste fluids now. I bet we need a different trailer for that. Get out of the street here. Alright, what's around here to grab? I'm enjoying making some money with this trailer. It's a nice little money maker. So if we zoom in, we got 32 items at the office building. I don't know if they'll be doing much. We're actually pretty close to the industrial. Let's go down to the industrial warehouse. They've always got stuff. So if you guys like this, want to see more, make sure you let me know. I got a few comments on the first video, but not a lot of views. But I'm having a lot of fun with it, so let me make a few videos here and there. Oh, hello. There's just so much to do in this. It's pretty awesome. You can really customize your vehicles. So I think, let's do another set of deliveries here, and I want to check the marketplace. See how we're looking for another truck. 53 parcels available. I'm not high enough. I need to start doing some car jockey, because you can do some cool deliveries of different vehicles here. But I need to get my the car jockey level up. Oh, here we go. Heavy industrial box going out to hot rolled. 1,800 bucks. Then we got all this headed out to the island. We're fairly close to the island now. Does it say how heavy they are? 1,000 pounds. What if we do this guy? 1,500 pounds. I kind of like the heavy trailer, but this makes more money. Yeah, let's go for the money. More items means more XP probably too. So once again, we have to come into the warehouse and pick it up. All right, there we go. We got to go across the big bridge. Been driving this truck quite a bit. I'm actually down to like half a tank of fuel. I've never bought fuel in the game. I don't know if it's pretty realistic pricing or if it's gamified. Can feel that weight behind me for sure. Didn't quite slow down enough. Ow. I just scratched my front end on that. Doesn't look like we hit it too bad. There's not a lot of fine control with the Xbox controller. It's a big pull coming up out of there. I could definitely spend some money and put a bigger engine in this, but like I said, I think I'm going to wait and just get a bigger truck. I want to be able to pull like the big goosenecks and stuff like that. Alright, this is just a long straight shot across the bridge. Trying not to let AI ruin my day. They like to swerve in front of you when you come past. They've got this thing floored. Pedal to the metal. Until we catch up to this red car. Well, this guy wants to race. He's going to win. Oh, we're exiting to the right. So there's a big like dock area over here. I don't know what the horn button is. It's H on my keyboard. I don't know what it is on the controller. Okay, we're basically here. That was easy money. We'll just take the shortcut. Alright, so the truck needs to be on the thing. Alright, drop off. There we are. There's easy money. What's up with the progress bar there? That was weird. Cool. Do we have a pickup out here? Where's the old pickup? So we can take something back to the mainland. So if we come over here and I do over here to logistics. Oh wow, there's like not much here. Oh, we have to go over there to pick up stuff. Got it. Well, let's go pick up some stuff to take back across, and then I want to go do a little bit of truck shopping. See if there's anything out there. And show you just the wide variety of vehicles that are available. And I don't even have like any of the big... They have add-on mods for even more vehicles. I've got just the base mod. Looks like the crates have shifted over in the trailer. Whoa! Didn't know that was a thing they could do. Alright, we're going to pick up over here at the office. What you got going back over across? Ooh. Wow. That's going over to the Quarry. We could stop by Quarry Auto Sales if there's got anything available. That's going to be a nice little chunk of change. It's a decent amount of weight. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to pick it up from Yard A, wherever that is. Let's go find out. Looks like it's back across the highway. Bonk. Wonder why the bin shifted in the trailer. This is a mystery. Oh, I've been back over here before. I don't know why it has you go around that direction. I missed. There we go. Okay. 1,800 pounds. Oh, that was making the old truck squat. I can't remember if I upgraded the suspension on this truck. Got a little squat to her. I'm gonna have to be careful. He says and drives straight into the curb. Silly Xbox controller. Doesn't help that my hands go into sleep. Carpal tunnel bites again. Oh yeah, that little V8's feeling this load. It's hard to make fine steering adjustments with the controller. Got Suburban coming through. Alright, Velasco City is apparently where we're headed. Come on, controller. Turn! Really glad I put this 6 speed in here. Oh yeah, this is single lane through, I forgot. So can't get too carried away. Their tires warmed up. Oh, wait, we're not in a race. We're in a pickup truck. Does this thing have a tow mode, or is it just know it's pulling weight? It's shifting like it's in tow mode. Bonk. I don't know if that's a thing in the game or not. I'm going to try to hog the left lane here. Come on, little truck. All right, nobody pull to the left, please. Did not see that turn to the left until it was too late. Almost too late. We made it. You can't just stomp on the brakes because the trailer brakes will lock up. So a little message in the upper left there. I haven't done an insurance claim in a while, so my premium's going down. Basically is what that means. Yeah, there is a day-night cycle. I think by default it's turned off. So it's just always daytime. And this little truck is four-wheel drive if we ever need it. See at the bottom there, the transfer case isn't too high. What's going on up here? Nice. We go around. If he doesn't pull out and smack me, we'll be all right. We'll let them sort themselves out. Mount Wallace. Okay. Now there's the marker. Where do we get off the highway? That's the question. Whoa, not there. My hand's going numb because of carpal tunnel. If I'm at certain angles, like holding this controller makes it flare up. Actually, holding a steering wheel on a real vehicle also makes it flare up. I'm always having to shift my hands. Luckily, using a mouse and keyboard doesn't bother it any, because that's how I make a living, with a mouse and keyboard. Do lots of work. Typey. Alright, there's Quarry Auto Sales. So we got to take a left here and then wind our way down into the quarry and drop this off. And I think I have to be at my garage. I can then use the computer and I can see every car available for sale, rather than having to go and visit each individual dealership. But we'll stop by Quarry side since it's right here. See what they have. All right, we have arrived. There we are. Drop off. Oh, nice. 28 grand for that load. Excellent. That's some decent money. We're up to 81. I like it. You just have vehicle and trailer transports available. I assume I can't do those. Yeah, those are big trucks. Looking forward to doing that. So I may do some car jockey stuff in between episodes, and we can drive some bigger stuff next time. But let's head right back up the road to Quarry, Quarry Side Automotive, I think it is. Something like that. We'll see what they have available, and we'll call it a video. Yeah, those crates do jump around even though they're strapped to the trailer. That's pretty cool. I assume they were just static objects in the trailer, but apparently they are physicalized crates, and they can move. Woo! Then I can pick up some job either for Quarry side or Belasco across the street, or all two. All right, I'm gonna hop out. I'm tired of holding that controller. So if you want to buy vehicles, you can come to an auto dealer and do it here, or like I said, at your garage. You can use your computer and go to the vehicle market and look at everything. Oh man, look at that. That might not be a bad taxi if I wanted to do some taxi stuff. So I've got the D15. Let's look for it. Do they have any D25s? Hello? Search. Guess you can't search. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. What's happening? Accidentally hit World Editor. Not sure what that does. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. View inventory. Search for a vehicle. D25. Enter. Well, that usually works. I don't know why that's not working. They got a lot of vans, a lot of D15s. Okay, so there is a 35, so we could get a 1 ton. I want to keep my eye out for a 1 ton, although that's a pretty good truck right there. What it's got a gas. Oh, it's not 4-wheel drive. Interesting. I mean, we could always upgrade it. That's kind of what I'm looking for, but I'd almost like to get a D35. They make such a thing. I'll do some looking. Tell you what, let me get back to my garage, and we'll take a quick look at the entire vehicle market and close out the video. See you in a bit. Well, I had a little bit of an incident. I was coming over here, so I brought some packages, and might have been speeding a little bit. Got into a little bit of a police chase, and got my trailer smacked up. And one of the boxes fell out. I don't know if I just repair, if that's all I need to do. We're going to find out. And got the truck banged up a little bit as well. Not too bad, I think. Is that where I was supposed to turn? That might have been where I was supposed to turn. Where am I? Yeah, I need to go up that street. All right, that's kind of what I thought. I think we can get there from here. Still learning my way around. Yeah, so it's not that one. It's the next one down here. Is it this one? No, it's like a single street. Oh, go up and around. forget what my phone... There it is. I don't have a map on my phone, I guess. I did turn on my blinker, though. Oops. Anyway, let's get back to home base here. Insurance policy daily drive is giving you repair for goods do not having spending. Oh, okay. So we might be able to repair this for free. This is the street I was looking for. This goes up to my garage. So let's see what the repair damage is, and then we'll take a quick look at the vehicle marketplace. Park, turn that off. All right, what's the damage? Damaged, you think? 1,100 bucks. I don't know what that meant about repair forgiveness. Like you can earn vouchers by racing and stuff. I don't have any of those right now. Oh, it won't raise my policy score. That's what the accident forgiveness is. Got it. All right, well. Let's fix the old truck, and then we need to fix the old trailer as well. Oh, it's just barely damaged, it says. All right, well, let's see what happens. There we go. So while that's fixing, you can see they're getting repaired. We can go to the vehicle marketplace. And then, like I said, this lets you search every dealer on the map, including private sales. So if I search for D35, sweet. Extended cab dually. I like it. It's got a puny engine in it. It's not four-wheel drive. But that's similar to what I'm looking for. That'd make a good pulling truck. We just have to put some money into it. That's pretty much it, huh? Well, we could buy this and customize it. I don't necessarily need a crew cab because that's going to be such a boat to drive. This has a very puny engine. I don't know how much the engine's going to cost to do. This is from Trusted Auto Sales. Kind of wish now I hadn't repaired my truck, but all right, that's a contender. Let's see what they got for D25. We got a little bit bigger selection. I kind of like the 1 ton though. 1 ton dually with a diesel. This for pulling. I know this refreshes. I don't know how often it refreshes. So we go to my vehicles. All right, so that's all repaired. Nice. But that gives you an idea. There's just so many different vehicles in this game for sale. So I think I'll probably be trading in the current truck once I find a 1 ton that I like. And then I also want to get something to use for a taxi, maybe a minivan. Because I think the taxi can be a pretty decent little income stream, and it's, something different to do. Oh. Not 4-wheel drive, but that's closer. That's the one I was just looking at. It says sold now. I don't know that I want the crew cab though. Look at that beast. So apparently it refreshes fairly often. If I just go right back in there, look for D35. Okay, so it cycles through pretty quick. This is still that one, but the sold one is gone. All right, I'll keep my eye out. This video's gone on long enough. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.